Hello everyone. Sorry about my long break. I kept trying to make a video about this one game called Unsorted Horrors, but it just wasn't really working out. So I'm working on a video on Vivid Stasis as well, but that's not also coming out for a little bit, so yeah. Anyways, today we'll be looking at underground hardcore labels, and I was originally going to say something, but I'll save that for later, and Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get into why these labels are so important. I'll start with talking why about these underground labels are so important and why I think you should totally check them out. You see, being an artist is hard. SoundCloud rappers can tell you that one. You can put all this effort into a song, and upon publishing it, you'll get like a few likes or streams or whatever. Not many people will listen. Now imagine making music for a niche genre of music that most people don't really listen to. Exactly, it's really hard to get anyone to stay for your music. That's what these underground or alternative hardcore labels are for. It's to help grow artists who are new. Okay, I'll skip the voice sharing for now. Well, anyways, back to what I was saying. TanoC, the mainstream of hardcore right now, and Japanese hardcore as well, had originally started as a alternative hardcore label. Even more shocking is that T-Paz Light, yes, the legend himself, had joined it way back when TanoC had first started back in about 2003-2004. On TanoC's official website, you can find the album that he first debuted in, which was all the way back in 2004. And if you do the math, based on his current age, he joined back when he was 18. And look at him now, he's doing songs for massive rhythm games that are enjoyed by many. Same with Red Alice. He started TanoC in 2003, I believe. Now, I'm talking about TanoC way back then. What are modern examples of hardcore labels that have helped artists succeed? Well, there are a lot of up-and-coming labels with a lot of up-and-coming artists. For example, DJ Mirakun, who is a nightcore artist who makes actual remixes rather than bumping the song's pitch up and speed by like whatever, it's like 115%. He's part of Lost Frog Productions, and you can see his progress as an artist through his albums. He went from someone who just started to make music, which, you know, was unique, his own style of nightcore, and now he's starring in actual rhythm game competitions and even has 2 songs on Osu that are a nightmare to play. If you enjoy mod charts, you'll probably have fun with them. Another person? Well, another label, Dismiss Yourself, has a person named Sienna Sleep, who makes some of the most unique and some of the most popular trance that is out in that style. It's called sex trance, weird name, I know, but you know, still very popular. And they have a huge dedicated following now and have blown up on YouTube. And what's even cooler is that sometimes these labels have all kinds of large artists that just sort of show up all the time. SKRD has had Gorshit show, I think, once in one of their larger albums. I think it was like their 100 special or something. And they've also had Shubil and DJ Kura, who are both accomplished mashcore artists, just show up all the time just because why not? These are accomplished artists who do not need to join these albums. They have made songs for Osu, and they have made songs for, I believe, Sound Voltex at some point. I know Shubil hasn't, but Shubil's still pretty popular. And, you know, 7_7 has showed up on, I believe it's some of Lost Frog's older albums, like some of their older albums. And if you don't know, 7_7 has made a lot of songs for Osu competitions and is a very well-known artist in the space. You know, these people don't need to show up, but that they just sort of do, and that's how I even found out about SKRD actually, by DJ Kura. It's really cool. And, you know, there's another cool one. A Touhou chiptune album from 2015 is Francois Yomogi Farm. You know, it's a pretty cool collaboration album, and they had someone named called U314. If you don't know who that is, here, let me give you a little hint. Yeah, that's Cool and Create, who has made songs that are recognized by people outside of the Touhou community. Not Bad Apple though, although that song's kind of mid, unpopular opinion. Anyways, I just really wanted to get to the point, which was that, put simply, these albums are critical for the growth of artists with unseen talent and unique niche styles. And by bringing in large artists too on the side, they can help boost the popularity. Again, I found SKRD by DJ Kura, and now I know all these really unique artists in the space. And, you know, I think it's thanks to many of these underground labels that, you know, a lot of these artists even get to the place that they are. The hardest thing about this, though, is that sometimes it's difficult to find them. You see, sometimes labels will do collaboration albums where they take a bunch of artists and they put them all into one big thing. And, you know, a lot of them, you know, SKRD and Lost Frogs Productions, which are the 2 albums or labels I've mentioned a lot, they tend to do these a lot. And these can be difficult to find artists because sometimes they just won't show, like, you can't find their work based on just their name alone, or you can't find their Bandcamp or anything like that. For example, this one album, I think it's not really an underground label anymore because it's kind of fallen apart, but they still were at one point. It was called Redacted 001. They had a song called Waking Up Hills by someone named Bandersnatch, and I can't find any socials for this guy, even though the song was great. I can only find, 2 other albums they did something on, and that's it. I mean, yeah, that's kind of the one downside about collab albums and sometimes just having a bunch of artists in one place, but I still think they're very important to get your name out if you're really dedicated, so yeah. Now we get to talk about the fun things and about why I enjoy these labels so much. You see, the beauty of these albums and labels is that you get so much variety and you can discover yourself more. I never thought I would enjoy Nightcore, but hey, DJ Mirakun taught me otherwise, and here I am, waiting for his 5th album to drop. I never thought I would enjoy Purity Filter's high-tech trance that's like different. I honestly don't know, but I never thought I would enjoy it, and here I am. I love his music. You get the idea. You learn so much about what you like and so much about what you really want, like more unique genres that you thought you would never have enjoyed in the first place. And hey, in the process, you might get to support an artist. I never knew I thought Purity Filter was my thing, but hey, I spent $10 on one of his albums and it was worth it. In addition, as I mentioned, you just get a ton of variety. A good example of this is Lost Frog Productions, who have albums dedicated to just pure variety from their small artists. Their sampler albums are a series of albums that they have that I think are, I forgot how many volumes there are right now, but there are quite a few. And they also have the New Folder series as well, but those are more streamlined into their, like, a lot more of the, like, it's more mashcore, speedcore, and a couple of, it has more of their bigger artists, but that's not the point. Each song from their sampler albums are completely different. For example, in Sampler Volume, I believe it's 6, you can hear a Frenchcore version of the Blue Arc. That one, yeah, I give up. Yeah, that one game's theme. And in the same album, you can go right to a Jersey remix, like a Jersey Club remix, and then just some standard old UK hardcore. It's honestly amazing how much variety there is, and I think it's just one of the big standouts of having these underground labels. Even in labels that don't have an insane amount of variety, still have a bunch of amazing songs by artists with outstanding talent. Earlier I was talking about Sienna Sleep and Dismiss Yourself, and they actually have an artist who sounds very similar to Sienna Sleep, oh my god, Sienna Sleep. But, this artist has a twist on that kind of sex trance. Their name is Exodia. And while I record this, Exodia dropped an absolute banger song with another artist. And it's not like an hour long like most Sienna Sleep sets, but it was still absolutely amazing. And in SKRD, they focus more on heavy kicks and stuff, like I know a lot of speedcore, Frenchcore, uptempo, mashcore, etc. But despite that, you can still find a lot of unique spins on those genres, and you can still really enjoy them, even if, like, some of their albums have a heavier focal point on certain types of music. And I could say the same about Sienna Sleep, or not Sienna Sleep. Oh my god, I'm actually losing it, bro. Dismiss Yourself. They have a lot of hip hop and a lot of rap, and I'm not just a huge fan of that, but I still really like Dismiss Yourself. I think what's even more interesting is, like, I'm talking a lot about variety here, and you can find variety out of completely nowhere. SKRD, they focus on uptempo Frenchcore hardcore songs in a conventional sense. I just literally mentioned that, but sometimes they'll just have random songs that do not fit that criteria, and it's amazing. For example, in their 77th album, Japanese Style Music, if I had a nickel for every chiptune breakcore mix that's in that album, I'd have 2 nickels. Haha, very funny, I know. How original. And it's because there are just 2 chiptune songs in this album that are actually outstanding and some of my favorite in the whole album. They sound super unique, and one of them is actually like 13 minutes long, like it's a gore trance out, like, the star of a gore trance album, and it's long. And, keep in mind that these are also by 2 completely different artists that are not related, I don't think. So yeah, and even more interestingly, on top of the even more interestingly I already said earlier, the fact there's like a Dim Rain 47 type trance song too, and if you don't know who that is, you'll probably, I don't know, just search it up. And this is a song that has like no hard kicks or anything like the rest of every single song in this kind of area. So, it was just really weird, and it was honestly really cool though. Honestly, I just love all of these labels, especially Lost Frog. If you couldn't tell, they just have so much stuff that I just love so much. As I was recording this and editing this, they literally dropped a new album from someone's name who I don't really know how to pronounce, but it's amazing. It's mostly J Hyperflip and Daria Core. I don't know the difference, but it's that kind of stuff, and I'm already a sucker for that thanks to Lost Frog Productions in the first place. And they have this like amazing song, and like just randomly, and it's I think the second song, and it's like it's so good. Anyways, that's all I really have to say about these albums and labels. I just really hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and hey, maybe you can check out some of these labels for yourself. I'll have the links to them in the description below. I'll have Dismiss Yourself's YouTube channel and their website. I'll have Lost Frog Productions, you know, Bandcamp, and SKRD is dead, but I'll still put their website down there for you guys. I might work on Vivid Stasis Chapter 3, but I'll be in a trip in London probably by the time I'm publishing this, or who knows, I might be editing this in London, but I highly doubt it. So yeah, but hey, it's still, you know, it's that whole video is still a work in progress, but I might work on it while I'm on my trip, so yeah. Anyways, hope you guys have a good day. I'll see ya. Damn, that's crazy. Jesus Christ. Okay, I already hate this game. Thank God I'm playing this at day. You guys are harmless. 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 They can't see me. They can't see me. They can't see me. I hate the noises you guys make. They can't see me. Oh no, wait, never mind. That one. Yeah, that one. It's just a ball, dude. Jesus Christ.